Even the nurses said it was haunted. Martin laughed it off, took his mop, and descended the creaking metal stairs into the darkness below. The air grew colder with every step. When he reached the door marked B3, he noticed the edges of the sign were rusted, and faint scratch marks ran across it, like someone had tried to claw their way out. He pushed the door open, the hinges screaming. Inside was a large, dim room filled with old hospital furniture, wheelchairs, broken IV poles, and cabinets labeled Biohazard. But in the center of the room sat something out of place, an old janitor's cart, covered in a thick layer of dust, with a mop that looked freshly used. Martin frowned. The mop head was wet, dripping with something dark. He bent closer and froze. It wasn't water. It was blood. His first instinct was to leave, but curiosity held him still. Next to the cart sat a dusty metal locker with a name tag half torn off. He brushed it gently. It read Thomas G. Martin remembered that name from somewhere. Years ago, a janitor named Thomas had gone missing during his shift. Never found. Some said he quit, others said he ran away after a breakdown. The mystery had been forgotten. He shined his flashlight at the floor. There were streaks of blood leading into the far corner behind an old gurney. He slowly followed the trail, and there, against the wall, was a small handheld security camera, its red recording light blinking faintly. He picked it up and pressed play. The screen flickered, alive with grainy black and white footage. It was dated 1999. The video showed the same room, the same cart, and a man cleaning, wearing the same janitor uniform Martin wore now. The man was humming softly, then paused as something moved behind him. The camera shifted. The man turned, and something dark and tall stepped into view. Its shape was humanoid, but its head was wrong, too long, almost bone-like, with hollow black sockets where eyes should be. The man screamed, the camera fell, and the last frame froze on a bloody floor, then static. Martin's hands shook as he dropped the device. Suddenly, from the far end of the room, he heard it, the wet squeak of a mop moving slowly across the tiles. He turned, shining his flashlight, but the beam flickered and died. He reached into his pocket for his lighter, flicked it, and in that tiny flame saw a figure standing where the cart was, a man in an old janitor's uniform, face pale, eyes hollow, holding a mop dripping blood. The ghostly janitor whispered, "It's your shift now, Martin." The flame died. The lights overhead buzzed to life again, and the figure was gone. Only the sound of the leaking pipe remained. Martin ran out of the basement, heart racing, and locked the door behind